to the Center for Health and Healing's YouTube channel. My name is Pam, and I will be taking you through a gentle flow. So very beginner friendly. We use props to make the practice even a little more accessible. So if you happen to have a yoga strap, if you don't have a yoga strap, you can use a tie, a belt, kitchen towel, something like that. Yoga blocks work great. If you have two, that's wonderful. If you don't have yoga blocks, you can use a water bottle or maybe even books. So with that being said, we're going to get started. So come on to your backs. So we'll gently make our way onto our backs, extending the legs out in front. And if extending the legs out in front aren't comfortable, you can always bring something underneath the knees, even if it's one pillow, just to relieve the low back. So come all the way onto the back. Just allow the feet to flop open. Bring the arms next to the body. Let the palms face the ceiling for receptive manner. And just for a moment, settle into the earth. Feel the body surrender to gravity. Inhale through the nose, fill up the belly. And then open your mouth, exhale, sigh. Two more like that. Inhale, nose. Exhale. And last one, inhale. Exhale. So let all the breath work be in through the nose and back out through the nose. As you begin to pay attention to the breath, inhale, notice how the belly fills. And then just exhale, notice how the belly gently falls. So we inhale deeply. And we exhale slowly. Start to listen and pay attention to your rhythm, the rhythm of your breath. So with every inhale, exaggerate, feel the rib cage lift as the belly rises, feel the collarbones reach towards your throat. And then just exhale slowly from the collarbones through the rib cage, let the belly gently fall. Just continue this way, mindfully paying attention to the breath, quieting the mind, allowing the body to relax with every exhale. Of anything that happened so far. Let go of information from your day, conversations, or any situations that you may be dealing with at this time in your life. Just let it go for this hour. Let this be time for you to quiet the mind, strengthen the body. Attention to the breath this way. 5 more rounds. Inhale deep. Exhale slowly. Preparing for your practice. Good. 3 more. And 2. right hand to your heart. Place your left hand over your right and just choose and set an intention for your practice. So allow your intention to be a single positive word, something you would like to invite more of into your life. So what is it that you need right now for your life? Is it strength, compassion, gratitude, patience? Anything at all that speaks to you. Repeat it to yourself 3 times, keeping it simple and pure. And then we'll let it go. And we'll bring the hands to rest back down next to the body. You can keep the eyes closed, but we'll start to awaken the body by wiggling fingers, toes. We'll roll out ankles and wrists. We'll gently move the head from side to side. We'll take a big stretch, arms reach, toes point away. And then interweave fingers, press palms away, flex the feet hard, toes reach towards the ceiling, heels come off the floor just a little bit. And then release, bring the knees in towards the chest, nose comes up towards the knees, rolling yourself up into that ball. And then we slowly lower the upper body down, hands stay on the knees, begin to make circles. Just tiny little circles, the legs just move together as one, so the knees are glued together, the feet, the ankles, the thighs, massaging the back, tension, release. Inhale as the knees are away from the body, exhale as the knees come towards the body. So feel where the back may need a little extra attention and send it there with this lovely, delicious massage. Go the other way when you're ready. Last time all the way around this way. We'll come back to stillness. Let's airplane the arms out to a T. See if the palms want to be up towards the sky or palms to the floor. Take that inhale. Exhale, float both knees over to the right. We'll gaze out over to the left. Now if you get here and there's pull in the low back and it just doesn't feel delicious, bring one of those blocks or books underneath your knees so that it brings the knees up a little bit more and giving your low back some support. So if you're here, wherever you are, if you'd like to bring your right hand on top of those stacked knees, go ahead. Inhale as you feel the belly. Exhale as you look harder over that left shoulder, sinking that left shoulder, sinking the left ear. 3 more breaths, staying here. Last time. Both hands back to the floor. Whenever you're ready, zip those legs together, fire up the core, bring the knees back to center, let the spine neutralize. Inhale. When you're ready, exhale, knees to the left, the gaze goes to the right, and check in, see what feels good, what does not feel good. If this does not feel good, even if your pillow's handy, you bring your pillow under your knees, offer support. Left hand on top of those knees, inhale, fill. Exhale as you empty, look out over that right shoulder, let the right ear get even heavier as you surrender. Soften through the jaw, relax the face. Be sure you're not clenching the teeth. Detoxing twists. 2 more breaths this way. Inhale as you fill, make space. Exhale as you empty, sink deeper. 1 more. And then when you're ready, taking your time, both hands back to the floor, legs zipped together, fire up the core, bring everything all the way back up to center. Again, hands onto the knees, draw the knees into the chest, let the knees open wide like a book, circle away from yourself and then back to the chest. Connect breath. Inhale when those knees are away. Exhale as they come in. You can relax the feet. Last time around this way, we'll come back to center, we'll pause. Good. Push the knees away and then open wide. Circle back to the front, just going in the opposite direction. This feels nice for the hips. Inhale. Exhale. Last time around. Back to stillness, we pause. Bring both feet back down to the earth. We're going to reach for our strap. So reach for your strap. Draw the right knee into the chest. Reach up, kind of scoop up and grab that foot. Slowly lower the upper body down. Start to kick into that strap. So just kick, reach for the ceiling. Nice. Start to pull the toes towards the face. And if you press into this left foot a little, it's going to give you a little more space. Gently peel the upper body up. Hands climb up that strap. Maybe you touch your foot, maybe you don't, still barely. Slowly lower all the way down both ends of the strap into the right hand. Let the left leg go long. Open out to the right. So left hand's going to hang out on your left hip. Inhale, fill. Exhale as you empty, start creeping those toes towards the back wall. Keep both shoulders planted into the earth. So everything is active. Active left leg, active right leg. 3 more breaths. If you want to, for the last 2 breaths, you can look over the left shoulder, but see if the neck is okay with that. 1 more. Draw the belly in. Bring this leg all the way back up to the top, both ends of the strap into the left hand. Airplane the right. Inhale. Exhale, up and over. Coming into the twist on this side, feeling a lot of attention into the top of this right hip. And you want to make sure that you keep that right shoulder on the mat. Flex both feet, fire up those legs, and then try to reach the right toes towards the back wall. Two more breaths. One more breath. Draw the belly in. Slowly bring yourself all the way back down onto your back. Go ahead and remove your strap. Just place it off to the side. Interweave the fingers behind the thigh. Press the thigh into the fingers press back. And then we point and flex the foot. Excuse me. Begin to roll the ankle. Other way. Come back to stillness, pause. Slowly peel the upper body up, nose towards the knee, knee towards the nose. Hands maybe start to walk up the calf towards the ankle. Maybe the foot's in your reach. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Big inhale all together. And then as you exhale, we'll float down super slow all the way back to your space. Take your time, challenge that core. Once that right foot touches down, just windshield wiper both feet. Feel the difference in the right leg as opposed to the left leg. Right leg feels longer, right hip feels warm and fuzzy. Even take your right hand, place it on your right hip. Feel that warmth, that blood flow. All right, other side. So tent those feet, grab hold of your strap, peel the upper body up, even press into this right foot. You can reach up and hook the left foot super easy. Give your body assistance. Slowly lower down, start to kick the ceiling. Now once you get here, start to pull the toes towards your head, Doesn't have to touch today. See what's available. Wake up the hamstrings. Now, if you're here and your body is saying we're not going any further, then we listen to the body. You honor the body. You don't let the ego take over and force your body into a shape it's not ready for. Good. Both ends of the strap into the left hand. Straighten out that right leg. Let this left leg go all the way out. And keep the right hand on the right hip, because you don't want this to happen. You want to keep the butt cheek on the mat. You can look out over the right shoulder if you'd like. If the neck does not agree with that, look towards the ceiling. Inhale, fill the belly. Exhale, creep the toes further towards the back. One more breath. Good. Draw the belly in. Bring that leg all the way back up to the top. Both ends of the strap into the right hand. Up and over, we stack the hips. We cross. Left shoulder, keep it on your mat. Extend that left arm. You can look out over that left arm. Really feeling this in the top of that left hip. And again, honor the body wherever you are. Observe the breath. It becomes a little harder to breathe when you're in a twist. So just give the body a chance. Breathe around the twist. Inhale, fill the best you can. Exhale, empty, navel to spine, soften, relax into your twist. 2 more. Start to fire up the core. Slowly bring this leg all the way back up to the top. Take your time. That is a big twist for the spine. So we'll remove this strap, place it off to the side, interweave fingers behind the thigh. So anywhere on the thigh. Start to press the thigh into the fingers press back. The heel kicks the ceiling. So activate. Notice the right foot, active. Point and flex the left. Begin to roll the ankle. Go the other way. And by the way, creaks, cracks, pops, they're all welcome. Sound effects. Come on back to stillness. Begin to peel the upper body up. Nose to knee. Knee to nose. And then slowly start to walk yourself up towards the calf, maybe towards the ankle, maybe towards the foot. But as long as you can stay relaxed in the face, soft through the shoulders. Inhaling. Last time, exhale, nose and knee, try to touch. Big inhale. Exhale, we float all the way down. And this is the beauty of yoga. We practice, we try. So even if your nose didn't touch your knee like mine didn't, doesn't mean it's not going to happen someday. Windshield wipering both feet once again. Left leg feels equal to the right. Left hip feels warm and fuzzy. Come to stillness, breathe, inhale. Stay for the exhale. One more. Good. All right, so we're going to tent our feet. So tent your feet. And we're going to create this shape with our hands. So you're going to take your hands and make this diamond shape. Pointers and thumbs touch, fingers spread wide. And press into the feet, lift the hips, bring that shape. Palms face the floor right there at your low back, your sacrum, about where your waistband is. Bring the knees in towards the chest, shoot the feet up towards the sky. Give the chin a little tuck. Flex the feet hard, and then when you're ready, we're going to press up to a seat. Legs will stay extended. A little momentum and pressing into those forearms will take you there. So whenever you're ready, press yourself all the way up into that seat. Make sure you don't knock anything over. Good. Once you're there, we'll readjust. So readjust. I'm a little too far. So just readjust. All right. Taking the flesh away from the sits bones. Flexing the feet in towards the face. Nice tall spine. Looking out over your horizon. Draw the shoulders up to the ears. Roll them down the back. Plant the hands behind the hips. Tenting those fingertips. Push the chest, the heart forward. Opening the collarbones. Good. Now keep that side body lift. Bring your arms up overhead. And then bring your hands to your heart. Good. Now give a little bend to the knees. Inhale. As you exhale, interweave fingers, press palms away, belly button to spine, curl. Inhale, reach. Exhale, bend in those knees, float forward. Inhale, come all the way back up to prayer. Exhale, press away. Inhale, reach, arms up over. Exhale, float forward. Inhale, back to prayer. Exhale, press away. Inhale, rise. Exhale, float forward. This time, stay here. Let your belly rest right on top of your thighs. Let your shoulders get heavy. Let your face soften. Feel a nice stretch here at the low back. So keep lots of bend. We want to keep that belly-thigh connection. So even if your knees are bent this much, just hang over, drape over. One more breath. Bring the hands so that they frame the knees. Press yourself up straight and strong. Bring the feet a little wide. So a little wider, maybe about the width of your mat, maybe just a little bit less. A little wardrobe adjustments. And so whenever you're ready, again, we sit up tall, we bring the arms up overhead, and then we bring our hands to our hearts. Inhale, reach. As you exhale, twist to your right. So go into your right. Right hand plants back behind you. Left hand is there for a little leverage. Get tall. And then roll the right shoulder back as you look over the right shoulder, coming into a little bit of a twist. 2 more breaths. Inhale, we create space. Exhale is when you twist. So twisting after you create space. So 1 more, create length. Exhale, twist. Slowly, just bring yourself back to center. Observe. Let the spine neutralize. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, twist to the left. Now get tall as soon as you get there, and then roll that left shoulder back. Look over the left shoulder. Get twistier. Every inhale, we create length. Every exhale, we twist. And relax the shoulders away from the ears. 1 more breath. Good. Gently, just bring yourself back to center. Let the spine neutralize. Nice. All right. From this position, we're going to come to hands and knees. So tabletop. So coming to tabletop, and if you have sensitive knees, you have a blanket handy, or maybe you have a towel or even a pillow, you can bring that underneath your knees. So once you're comfortable, bring your shoulders right over your wrists, your hips are right over your knees. Hide your feet if you can see them. We'll do our cows and cat series. So when you're ready, inhale, sink the belly, gaze up towards the sky. Exhale, chin to chest, belly button to spine. Inhale as you fill. Exhale as you empty. And then just continuing this way. Just meditating on the rise and fall of the breath. The rise and fall of the spine. 3 more. 2. 1. Good. We'll come back to stillness. Bring the knees a little closer together. Bring your right foot back so that it touches the mat. Start to just give a little press so that you feel the calf. Roll back up onto those toes, engage the belly, lift with the heel. You only want to bring that leg about as high as your hip. Now press down into this right hand, and then start to lift the left arm, balancing your table. So engage the belly, press into that right hand, extend through that right heel. 1 more breath. Good. Bring that left hand down, cross the right leg over the left, and then look over the left shoulder. One more breath. And then we'll come on back. So bring it back, come back to that tabletop, wag your tail. Bring yourself up just for a sec so that you can shake out those wrists. Yeah. And then come on back. Let's do the other side. So let's bring the left foot out. Left foot comes out. Give a little press back so that you can stretch into that calf. It also feels nice for the toes, the arches. Another breath. Roll back up onto those toes. Engage the belly. Lift with the heel. Come up about hips height. Press into that left hand. Fire the belly up even more. Right arm reaches. So extend through that left heel. Extend through the right fingertips. Two more breaths. Good. Bring that hand down, take that leg, cross it over the right. Look over your right shoulder. Side body stretch. One more breath. And then gently bring everything back. Bring the knees a little wider. Bring your bum back so that it touches the heels. Inhale, rise up, sink down, sink those hips, gaze up to the sky. Use the belly to pull you all the way back. So here's the inhale. Keep inhaling, let the big toes touch. Exhale, use the belly button to pull you back. Ride the breath. Two more. Feel free to pause. And last one. Good. Bring yourself all the way back to that child's pose. Press your bum towards your heels. Stack the forearms if the forehead doesn't touch the mat. Or even if you bring one of those blocks, a book. Offering support. wherever the body needs, or wherever the body may ask for support. See which option is best for your body. And wherever you are, begin to walk both hands all the way over to the right. Your hands are going to come off your mat, and then just bring your left hand on top of your right hand. Press into that right hand with the left hand, and you get a big stretch on the left side body, all the way from the hip to the armpit. One more breath. Good. Come on back. Neutralize. Then make your way over to the left. So make your way over to the left. Once you get there, right hand on top of the left. Give a press into that hand. Sink the hips towards the heels. Big side body stretch on the right. Last breath here. Good. So engage the belly. Bring everything back to center. Take your time. Good. 2 more breaths, child's pose. Keep the hands where they are. Bring the knees back to a tabletop position. Good. Once you're there, curl the toes under. We'll do the same cow-cat series that'll take us to a down dog. So as you inhale, sink your belly, gaze up. Exhale, chin to chest, belly button to spine. Inhale for cow. Exhale for cat. Good. Inhale. And then as you exhale this time, head towards that cat, but then just pick up the knees. Reach the hips high to the sky. Start to straighten the legs, downward facing dog. And you want to look between the feet and hide your heels. And if your hamstrings are tight, you can bring your feet wider. Now wherever you are, everybody take a little bend to the knees. Now push the hips higher. Straighten the legs, if you can. Relax the jaw. Press into the hands. Lift the hips, 1 more breath. Bend the knees. Look forward. Take lots of steps. Come all the way up to the top of your space. Bring your feet wide. Once you're there, bend in the knees, grab opposite elbows, hang in ragdoll. Sway side to side. Shake the head yes. Shake the head no. No tension in the face. So we're decompressing. Bend in the knees a lot. That feels better. If this is too much with the elbows, you can be up here holding on to your blocks. You can walk the blocks out a little bit so that you can get some fold through the spine. See what feels best for you. There's always options. We are here to practice. If you have your arms crossed, just switch the cross. Everyone can hollow out the belly, so pull the belly in a little. You'll feel your crown go further to the floor. One more breath. Good. Let the arms be heavy. Bring the hands onto the hips. Press down into the feet. Come all the way up with that flat back. Now once you get here, bring the peace fingers on your hip points. Roll your shoulders up to your ears and down your back. Pick up all your toes. Press all your toes into the earth and just feel grounded. Get used to standing for a moment. Nice. And then gently just walk the feet together. Walk the feet together. Feel free to fix your clothes, fix your hair, do whatever you need to do. And then we're going to do our half sun salutations, and then we'll add on with some lunges for the hips. So feet need to be facing the same direction. So take a look at your feet, make sure they're facing the same direction. They don't have to be touching. See what feels nice for your body. Before we go anywhere, everybody just pick up your toes. Roll your shoulders up to the ears, roll them down the back, palms face the front of your mat. And let's begin to rock towards the front, the foot, the back of the foot. Rock onto the sides of the feet. Maybe go the other way. Just feel what happens. And then come back to stillness and check in. See where your stance, where you feel the most grounded, and settle there. When you're ready, pressing into the feet, crown of the head reaches. We bring arms up overhead. Inhale. Allow the palms to touch. Exhale, bring hands to heart. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. Exhale, hands to heart. And now we'll flow. Inhale. Take a peek at those palms. Push the hips forward. Exhale, swan dive. So hips back, face forward, flat back all the way down. You can come to your blocks. Inhale to a half lift. Exhale, fold. Press into those feet. Reverse swan dive. So press into strong feet. Come all the way back up to the top. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, reach. Swan dive, exhale. Inhale, half lift. You can also press into the shins. Exhale, stay here. So you hear we have a nice flat back. You're pressing into the shins. The shins are pressing back. Good. One more breath this way. Inhale. Now as you exhale, hollow out the belly. Hinge forward, fold. And then press into the feet, reverse all the way up to standing. One more. Inhale, reach. Exhale, swan dive. Half lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. So a nice bend to the knees as we look forward. Now if you have blocks or books or those water bottles, this is a nice time to use them. So if you have to press pause, go ahead. And then we're going to look forward. We're going to bring that right foot back as far as you can. We're going to bring the right knee all the way to the floor. Uncurl the toes. Now check in with the left knee. Be sure that it's right over that left ankle. Bring the left hand to the thigh. Right arm reaches forward. And then we peel ourselves up. Good. Now you can stay right here. You're feeling a lot in that right hip flexor. Relax your shoulders. Left arm can meet the right if you'd like. Big inhale. Big exhale. Sink. Maybe you peek up to the sky. Inhaling. Exhale. Hands come back to heart. Frame that front foot. If you're using your blocks, you can grab them, bring them back towards the hips. We're straightening the front leg. Back stays nice and flat. Inhale. Exhale, bend in the elbows. Take a bow. Pull the right hip back. One more breath. One more breath again. Good. Look forward. Walk the hands back up. Feel that length in the spine. Feel that right hip flexor. Uncurl that toe. Start to get bouncy as you bounce. The back foot will bounce up to meet the front foot. Half lift, inhale. Shins or blocks. Exhale, fold. Bend in the knees, look forward. Shoot the left leg back. So now once you shoot that left leg back, get long. Line the front knee up with the front ankle. Lower that left knee. Get long again. Right hand to the thigh. Left hand straight out. Thumb to the sky. And spread those fingers wide if you like as you peel yourself up. Stay here if this is plenty. If you feel great here, stay here. If you want a little more, press into that front heel. Lift the right arm. Take that inhale. Exhale, get shorter. Maybe you'd like to gaze up to the palms. Good. All right. Hands come back to heart. Come forward. Frame that front foot. Walk it back. Straighten the front leg. Take that inhale. As you exhale, give yourself a bow. So just bend the elbows back towards your body. Pull your left hip back. Feel your right hamstring. Soften through the face for 2 more breaths. Send all your energy and all your focus, attention into that right thigh, that right hamstring. When you're ready, we look forward. We walk ourselves back where we were. Frame that front foot. So set yourself up first and then uncurl that back foot. Start to get bouncy. Bounce the back foot up to meet the front foot. Half lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. Press into those feet. Come all the way up to standing. And then hands come to heart. We close our eyes. We breathe in. We breathe out. Good. All right, so readjust your stance. We're going to come into a balance. We'll do our tree pose. So get all your weight into that right leg. Hands to the hips. Come onto the toes of the right. Start to pick up that right knee. Flex the right foot like you're going to take a giant step. Now open up the knee. You can plant your tree either below the knee or above the knee. Tree can even be planted at the ankle. Hands can come to heart. Grow branches if you want to. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more. Hands going to come back to the heart. We're going to bring the knee back towards the center. Lift that knee. Hinge forward. Reach back and just let this foot land. Hands back to the hips. Bring both feet to face the front. Good. Arms come out. Palms to the sky. Inhale, open up the heart. Good. And then bring the hands back onto the hips. Check in with the feet. You want the toes slightly in, the heels slightly out. And if you know the floor is not going to be in your reach, grab one of those blocks and bring it right here underneath your face. So inhale, get long. Exhale, float forward. Right here's the first point of resistance. You see your toes. Bring the hands all the way to the floor. Lift, fold. So bending the elbows a lot, even walking the hands back so that the toes and the fingers can line up. 2 more breaths. One more breath. Begin to fire up the legs, so press into the feet, so get the legs active. Bring the hands to the hips. Press down into those feet. Rise up nice and slow. Take your time to get there. Beautiful. Nice job. Arms come out. Relax those shoulders. Bring your left foot so that it faces the front of the room. Take a big inhale. Big exhale. Bend in that knee. Big bend in the left knee, and then look out over the left ring finger, warrior two. One more breath. Nice. Straighten that front leg, bring the hands onto the hips. Come onto the ball of this back foot. Let's challenge our balance. Get bouncy. Start to bounce this back foot up to meet the front foot. Good. Shake it all out. Inhale, reach. Exhale, hands to heart. Close your eyes. You stay at the top of your mat. We'll do the other side. So getting all the weight into the right foot. So all the weight's into that right foot tree pose. Hands to the hips. Come onto the tippy toes. Pick up that foot. Flex it really hard. Open up the knee and then plant the tree again, either above the knee or below the knee or at the ankle. Hands can stay here at the hips if that's being successful. Heart, if you want to try that, press the palms together. Grow branches if you'd like to. Tree pose. Take that inhale. Exhale. One more. Bring hands back to heart. Bring that knee back to center. Let that foot hover, flex it, hinge. Just reach back as far as you can. And then bring both feet to face the front. Nice, beautiful. Bring the arms out to the sides once again. Hands come into the back pockets this time. Check in with those feet. Toes in, heels out. Bend in those knees. Take that back bend. Slowly bring yourself up, hands onto the hips, hinge forward. And again, bringing hands to blocks or bringing hands to the floor. Plant the right hand underneath the face, lift the left arm up to the sky. Doesn't matter, we're gonna do both sides. Imagine that you can stack shoulder over shoulder, wrist over wrist. One more breath, inhale, exhale. Slowly come back. Big twist, left hand plants, your inhale, your breath, right arm up to the sky, stack shoulder over shoulder, wrist over wrist if it's available. One more breath. Inhale, exhale, bring it all the way back. Nice. Walk the hands back up onto the hips, press into those feet. Flat back's going to bring us all the way up to that stand. We're going to bring our right foot now out. Or no, excuse me, it is the left foot. That left foot out. When you're ready, inhale, arms come up. Excuse me, it is the other side. Whatever side we didn't do already. Left and right's always the hardest part. And big inhale, big exhale. We take a bend in that front knee. One more breath. Straighten that front leg, hands onto the hips. Bring both feet now back to parallel, and then just heel, toe, it all back together. So heel, toe, it all back together. Coming up to the front of your space. Big inhale, we reach, arms up overhead. Big exhale, we swan dive. We come all the way down. Half lift, last one. Exhale, fold. Big bend to the knees is going to bring you down to your seats. So come all the way down to your seats. Have one of your blocks close by to you. And we're slowly going to lower. So friendly version, knees stay bent, arms extend. You lower this way. Not as friendly, crisscross. Straighten those legs. Slowly bring yourself all the way down. And then wherever you are, draw the knees back to the chest. Circles on the ceiling, massage the back. This is going to feel nice after standing, after balancing. Go the other way. And back to stillness. Plant those feet, grab that block. Press into the feet, lift the hips. Block's gonna go at the sacrum, the low back, the waistband. Stay here if this is plenty. Hands can hang out next to the body, palms to the ceiling if that feels nice. This is a supported bridge. Relax the jaw. Start to slow the breath. Feel the pulse in your neck. And we'll bring hands back to the block. One knee into the chest. Bring the other knee into the chest. We'll bring the legs up to the sky. We make our way into our inversion. Modified shoulder stands. If you do not have a block, you can just lay flat on the floor with the legs extended up to the sky. That is an inversion as well. So heart healthy posture, improving circulation, good for blood pressure, high cholesterol. It's the modern day facelift. It aids in depression, anxiety. Going upside down is good for us. Physically, it relieves pressure off the joints. Your feet carry you all day. Your ankles, your legs, your knees keep you mobile, keep you moving, keep you upright. Giving the internal organs a rest. Reversing gravity. Turning things upside down. 5 more breaths. Once again, bringing one foot back down to the floor, bringing the other foot back down to the mat, extending the legs out straight before you leave your block. Heels touch the floor. Get a big stretch through the front of the hips. Back to tented feet. Press into the feet, lift the hips just enough so that you can remove the block, bringing the back all the way back down into the mat. Now pause here for a moment, let things neutralize, even let the knees drop in towards each other, walk the feet out so that they're on opposite sides of your mat. Practice, everybody. When you're ready, we're going to settle right into Shavasana, corpse pose, final relaxation. So we extend the legs out straight. And again, if legs out straight is not comfortable for your low back, offer support underneath the knees. Arms come down next to the body, palms face the ceiling for a receptive manner. Let's inhale through the nose. And then exhale with a sigh. One more like that. Inhale, nose. Exhale, sigh. Now let go of all the effort you put into your practice. Let your breath get soft and easy. Coming back to that natural rhythm we don't even think about. Inhale peacefully. Exhale peacefully. Surrendering to gravity as you allow the body to get heavy. Allowing the feet to get heavy, the legs, the knee joints, the ankles. Relaxing through the hips, soft belly. Relaxing the hands. The wrists, the arm bones. Relax the elbows. Relax the biceps, the shoulders. Rest your back. Soften the throat. It's okay to be quiet. Listen. Listen to you. Relax your face. Let go of your worries. Just breathe. Feel free to stay here a little longer if you like. But if you're ready to awaken, begin by wiggling fingers and toes, rolling out the ankles and the wrists, gently moving the head from side to side. Taking a big stretch when you're ready, arms reach up overhead, toes point away. And then bring the knees towards the chest, give yourself a hug. Make your way onto your right side. Pause here, using that right arm as a pillow, keeping the eyes closed. What if our religion was each other? If our prayers, our practice was our life, if our prayers were our words? What if the temple was the forest? What if the forest were our churches, if holy waters, the rivers, lakes, and oceans? What if meditation was our relationships? If the teacher was life? If wisdom was self-knowledge, if love was the center of our being, what if? Ganga White. So when you're ready, come on up to that comfortable seat, keeping the eyes closed, bringing your hands to your heart in a prayer position. Let's inhale through the nose. Exhale with a sigh. May you be happy, may you be healthy, and may you have peace. Thank you for sharing your beautiful practice. Namaste. All right, folks. Thanks for joining me.